Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn on my microphone. Can you guys hear me now? I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn on my microphone. But anyway, what I said was I usually don't address people who don't like my videos or whatever because it doesn't really matter that much, but I think people genuinely didn't understand what I was trying to convey. And I wanted to make sure that, you know, what I said was at the very least clear. Now, people are still going to disagree with it. Can you guys hear me now, by the way? I'm assuming you can. I'll go for it. Do it. Okay, good. Okay, we're good here. Wait a minute. Is that Sonic? He just shouldn't be doing that in public. It's plain and simple. He gains nothing from it except being petty. That's something he should handle at the VMAC in private. Yeah, KJ Wright actually did an interview today where he talked about a lot of this stuff, and he straight up said he thinks the players aren't listening to Pete anymore. Which is a hell of a thing for KJ Wright to say. Like, for KJ Wright to say that, there's something really not right. That's, like, a real bad sign. Like, that's... Yeah, KJ Wright was asked who was a leader on the Seahawks, and he said Bobby and maybe Diggs. He intimated that, you know, he didn't say anything bad about Geno, but he said that Geno's not a leader. And he said the team needs a couple more leaders, which, you know, maybe so. Well, wait a minute. If I've already learned it, then what can I do with it? Austin, yeah, you know, I agree with that pretty much. But what he's basically intimating is that Wagner's the only real leader. So thank God he's here, but he said you need 4 and we might have 2 at best. Problem is, you generally look for leadership from veterans, and we have a lot of veterans. It's just, it seems like none of our veterans are really leaders. Oh, of course, Austin. Do you have any idea how many videos I would make if this was actually Carol's last season? I would make so many videos because that's all anybody would want to talk about. Duh. It would probably be like 40 straight videos about Carol leaving and the fallout. Dude, does the shovel ever break? I want the shovel to break so I can, like, reset. But I'm confused. It's like, it just keeps going. I don't think Snacks is going to be on tonight, but it's always possible. As an offensive coordinator, maybe. I don't know. I mean, Frank Reich has kind of washed out whenever he's tried to be a head coach. He might just not be cut out for it. And I was a fan of Frank Reich, but it's possible maybe he's just not very good as a head coach. No, I don't, we got to do better than Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn would probably be about as good as Pete Carroll. I'm not that interested. I want an offensive coach anyway. Like, offensive coaches rule the world right now. The only good young defensive head coach might be DeMeco Ryans. Oh, I think so, Austin. Arthur Smith, he doesn't seem to be any good at being a head coach. He was a good offensive coordinator, though. Yeah, I heard about that. 64 points. Although games like that feel like they're becoming more and more common lately. It's like, it feels like games like that happen a lot with the way pace is right now. No, the college coaches don't seem to work out very well right now. You want assistants, NFL assistants. Those guys are killing it right now. That's what I want. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick us to beat the Eagles because I think our defense is just that bad. But honestly, fundamentally speaking, we probably should win. Jalen Hurts' knee is messed up, so he can't really move around that well. And their defense sucks. So yeah, we should win, but I can't pick us because I think our defense will just give up whatever they need to give up. Yeah, but what does that really mean? Have we ever played Jalen Hurts before? Like, have we ever played Jalen Hurts in a game before? Like, I'm not gonna lean on that and say that means something, guys. Like, football ain't magic. Yeah, man. Seahawks Cowboys is the only good Thursday night football game. Oh my god, it's week 13. Devin Witherspoon is one of the best rookie corners ever, and I still have people talking about Jalen Carter. My god, dude. People are unbearable sometimes. Like, talking about the Jalen Carter stuff during the off-season made some degree of sense, but doing it now is like, what's wrong with you? Oh. Man, I just ripped some ass. We have one of the best rookies in the league. Sorry you didn't get your fanboy butt service. Okay, whatever I don't give to him, I can sell for a ton of money. So that's gonna be nice. I mean, he's just got some very obvious things that he needs to work on. That's really all there is to it. Yeah, exactly. That's the right attitude to have, Told Man for Life, to an extent. Oh, this is the fraud man. Yeah, but Woolen was a bad tackler last year, too. That's just who he is right now. Oh, yeah. Brooks has not been a problem in coverage this year. I still don't love the way that he plays, but he hasn't been getting beat up in coverage this year at all, really. I agree. Yeah, now they're saying Belichick and the Patriots are done. It was that easy. Alright, guys. I will be right back. And Deshailin, I think you know what my answer to that is. I don't think I need to say it, but I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and we are continuing on with more Animal Crossing. So, we're going to make some good tools here. Hello, Introverted. Oh yeah, Malky, absolutely. There's not going to be a player that saves this team. Like, a player is not going to come in here and save this team. Even somebody like a Caleb Williams. I do think that part of Evan Brown's problem is he's never been able to build any synergy with the rest of the offensive line because we're swapping around our starting lineup every game. Like every game we have a new set of offensive linemen and there's never any chance to build continuity. I do think that's a problem. Part of the reason why the offensive line is bad is the injuries. I will admit that. I think that's the one part of this team that's like, okay, what can they do? Like, that's the one part of this team that I feel like we kind of got the short end on. The offensive line would have been way better with health. Do you think Russell could have succeeded here if we kept him and got rid of Pete and got a better coach, for, like how they got Sean Payton? Well, Russ is not playing good right now with Sean Payton, so I don't know why he'd be better here. He'd have better receivers, but he'd have a much worse offensive line. So I don't think so. Yeah, that's the other part too. The draft picks, the players we got with that pick are way better than Russ. Like Russ is playing average to below average right now. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but Geno Smith is significantly better than Russell Wilson right now. I don't know if I'm breaking news to anybody here. But if we had Russell Wilson, we'd have like 3 wins. If you actually watch him play for Denver, you'll see how miserable that experience actually is. Yeah, Santi, I might do that. That's not bad. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but that is such a, like, that's like how a 5-year-old would think. Football's not magic. We would lose to the Niners with Wilson if we have a defense giving up 600 yards and 40 points, which we have done the last 2 times we played in San Fran. Like, Wilson's not going to magically make our defense suddenly play good. Like, that's how 5-year-olds think. Try to explain this to people and they don't pick it up. Like, somehow they can't comprehend that, like, Russell Wilson doesn't have magical powers that allows him to beat the Niners, but but always lose to the Rams or something. It's football. It's not magic, it's football. It's a down year for quarterbacks. That's why I defend Geno so much, in part. It's hard to replace him. And I know some people think he's so bad, they think like Jake Browning's better, which is, you know, brain dead. And I can't really help those people because they're so impossibly delusional that there's nothing really I can say. But, like, seriously, there's one quarterback who's going to be available this offseason who's better than Geno. And he tore his Achilles a couple months ago. I mean, honestly, if Drew Lock plays a really good game against the Eagles, then it's at least a conversation. I still would say, you know, you can't let Geno lose his job to injury, but it's interesting. Probably Drew Lock. That would be more fun. Probably Bridgewater. Oh, Santi, have you seen the new Boogie video, the Caleb Hammer video. My fantasy team's good, but I just lost Justin Herbert for the season, so it probably won't be good. Like, literally my quarterback right now is, like I might start Tommy DeVito. It's that bad. Like, I might end up starting Tommy DeVito this week. Oh, do you know who Caleb Hammer is? Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He basically is a financial advisor. And these people who are basically financially destitute go on his show, his podcast, and they give him all their financial information, and he breaks down like what they need to be doing, what they could have done in the past to make things better than they are right now, that kind of stuff. So Boogie went on his show very recently. It might have been like a couple days ago. And the dude basically looked at his books and told him what he thought. It's pretty damn interesting. Because he, this guy's not very nice. This guy doesn't play nice with people. When he sees, like, bad financial habits and bad spending and things that don't make sense, he just is like, dude, what the fuck? So it's pretty interesting. Now, obviously, Boogie's like the worst person ever to have on a show like that, because he's just going to make himself look terrible all the time because he's got no impulse control, but it's very intriguing to watch. Yeah, a little bit, but this guy's a financial advisor. He knows that he's only going to get like maybe, I don't know, 25 grand for all that, and then he's going to have the same problems. He's not trying to like keep Boogie alive for another 6 months. He's trying to set Boogie on the path of financial stability. Like, he's going over his credit card expenses and stuff, and, talking about the, stuff that Boogie's spending money on. And, like, he gets to, like, these fast food purchases, and he just freaks out and loses his mind. Because then he also sees, like, oh, there's a credit card bill you have that you didn't pay off in full. You have this late fee of $25, and he just loses his mind. He's like, dude, why are you buying fast food when you can't pay off your credit cards? Yeah, his name is Caleb Hammer or something. He's not very nice. It's pretty cool. He's just like straight up like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Why do you buy all this? Like, Boogie even says at the start of the stream, I spend about $300 a month on food, and it becomes clear he probably spends quadruple that because of all the fast food he eats. He said Bobby's the leader and that's it. Guys. Yeah, KJ said Bobby's a leader and maybe Diggs and that's it. And he said that's not enough. Okay. Boogie won that award because Boogie used to be a very different person than he is now. Boogie used to be the Mr. Rogers of the internet. That's what they called him. Like, I know that seems very weird now, but Boogie used to be this very well-liked guy who was nice to everyone, and everybody loved him, and he was all about, like, trying to be positive and motivating people to better themselves. Santi, I think I'm going to start dual streaming to Kick very soon here. Yeah, a Review Tech USA, I think, is friends with anybody who he can, like, work with. I don't know if I would necessarily call that as... say that that's some kind of ringing endorsement. Okay, I think I just need to make a little more money so I can pay off that loan. Santi, I'm guessing the fox dude who's trying to sell me art is trying to like screw me. I'm guessing he's trying to bone me over and sell me a bunch of crap. Yeah, okay, I'm not interested in doing that now when I still have to pay off my house. Alright, see you later, Gino. Okay. Did I already whack this thing? I don't think I did. Okay, cool. So, I don't think there's much I can do now because I don't have enough money yet to pay off my loan. Yeah, apparently they're not going to get a Rosarina, though. I guess that was just like a meme. Actually, it's better if I leave the money in the bank, because it gets interest in there. And there's no interest on the loan. Wait, Kershaw's a free agent? Really? I had no idea. I have no idea. Probably not very long. Ten games would be pretty substantial, honestly. If they suspend him 10 games, that's no joke. That's more than most NBA suspensions. Man, I don't even remember that one. Right. That's true. Nice. The sturgeon is new. Excellent. Yeah, and now I mean, there's still plenty of time, but like at this point, it's going to be hard for us to get our payroll up above where it was last year. There aren't that many guys left, unless you're going to overpay people or get like 10 different shitty utility players, which isn't better. Like, we're way below where we were last year. I mean, if it's the same, that's not good enough. Like that's not better. Not really. Not even like you made so much fucking money the last 2 years. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys. So I'm going to save. I don't think there's anything else I can really do tonight. Because I need to wait to get my money so I can finish my loan, pay my loan off. And I need some fruits to grow back and stuff like that. I probably need to do a little bit of planting. But, I haven't done Mario Tennis in a while. So I think what I'm going to do is end the stream and bring it back on Mario Tennis in a little bit here. So, see you guys in a little bit here.